Hi, I'm Jeff Dixon. Thanks for joining me for another walk through the Carpenter shop where we think about some spiritual things and share a thought or two that hopefully will encourage you, motivate you, and strengthen you in your journey of faith. You grow up in the Carpenter shop just like Jesus did. In the 2 Corinthians chapter 5, verse 14, it says this, interesting phrase, it says, "For the love of Christ compels us." Now, if I were to name the name of this actor, you may or may not know it. His name is Keith Thibodeau. Now, and Keith became an overnight sensation, but you have to be old enough to remember the show for it really to resonate. But even then, I'll bet you don't know the show he was in. Keith rocketed to overnight stardom when he made an appearance as Little Ricky on the TV show I Love Lucy. See, you always thought that was really Lucy and Ricky's little boy. It wasn't. It was Keith, a child actor. Later, he became known as Johnny Paul, Opie's friend on the Andy Griffith Show. And he spent his entire childhood in front of the camera, in people's living rooms, coming to them through their television screens. He joined a rock band and continued entertainment, and as many child actors do, fell victim to drug abuse, alcohol abuse, and deep, deep depression. It was at that time that his mother looked at him and said, "You need to get your heart right with God," and she invited him to go to a church meeting with her in Louisiana. He shared it was in that meeting that he became a Christian, and he asked Jesus into his heart. And tonight, and as of this day, today, he and his wife lead a ministry that is aimed at sharing the gospel through dance because he married a dancer. Overnight sensations often awake the next morning to find the glamour tarnished and some of the glitz and sparkle gone. But when we're filled with the compassion of God's love, His love compels us to be more, do more, and become more. You can spend your entire life chasing things that will bring you joy, but you'll never find the fullness that you desire until you allow your life to be filled with the love of God. And when He loves you, His love compels you to move forward, it compels you to become, and it compels you to be the best version of yourself. In this life, we will chase a lot of things. You will, and I will. Sometimes we'll catch them. Sometimes we won't. Sometimes we need to catch them. Sometimes we need to miss them. But at the end of the day, the one thing that will always, always satisfy and will always cause us to be better is the love of God. In your life, make the prayer of your heart, "God, may your love compel me to be who I was created to be." I look forward to walking with you next time, once again, in the Carpenter shop.